I am Francesco, who is 15,000.
And I am Mario Boyardi. And our kitchen is a failing.
Oh no.
You see,
We will cook for money.
we will. We promise for good. Francesco, we finally hit our very lowest of the lows.
We might be unemployed, it's fine. But would you like to look at the unemployment rate? Look,
You see,
it's unemployment workers over the labor force.
you see, and since the labor force of the International Economic Kitchen is only 2 of us, and 2 of us are unemployed, there is a 100% unemployment rate.
Oh no. Okay, well, come closer, come closer.
Not going to lie, we usually like to cook something, but we just don't have the money.
We are in the trough.
Right there.
We were at our peak in the last episode, and we went through a recession, and now we are at the trough. Hopefully soon we will go through an expansion and get back to our peak.
This is known as the business cycle.
Yes.
And, well, we've been in a trough for a really long time.
Yes. How did that happen?
Well, Francesco, our plum cakes, well, they were very bad.
They were. Does it have anything to do with inflation or GDP?
Maybe it does. I'm sure it's that and not the salmonella in the pancake.
Oh, no,
Anyway,
no.
let's talk about GDP for a moment, shall we? You see, GDP is all these wonderful things. It's this formula, see? The consumption plus the investment plus the government, all this spending plus the exports minus the imports, of course.
Yes.
You see, if our GDP was low, then we just couldn't do it. We couldn't pay the rent. That's why we got evicted. We're doing this in a hotel room.
I'm sorry.
We really did want to help. Let's see. So, you see, Francesco, real GDP is like regular, except it's adjusted for inflation.
Inflation? How do we find the inflation rate? Oh,
Well,
it's
very
new
simple.
minus old over the old times 100.
The old what, Francesco?
The old inflation.
I believe. I'm pretty sure it's the GDP.
Oh.
Cut, please. Cut.
No, keep going. We gotta finish it.
Dear God.
You see, our inflation rate is very high. This tends to happen in recessions.
And since we are in the trough, it's because our growth rate was so low, right?
Yes, and it actually has the exact same formula as inflation rate.
Yes.
No minus old divided by old times 100, so that way it's in a percent.
That's, yes.
Okay.
Sad day.
And
Sad day.
in case you wanted to see it, here's a circular flow.
Yes.
We really kind of got screwed over here because, you know, the households usually buy our pancakes, but they didn't this time.
They didn't.
You see, we're the business side. You see?
Yes.
Yes, we provide the goods and services in the product market
Oh.
for the households.
Ah.
But you know what? The households didn't like our pancakes. It might be from the salmonella.
Who
but
knows?
it's okay. We also failed a couple health inspections.
No, what?
Anyway,
That's crazy.
so you see, but the households, they hold the factors of production.
Yes, they
You
do.
see, the households, they produced us, Francesco.
Yes.
Did you think about that?
No,
Because he only thinks about himself.
I'm sorry.
Not about
Maybe
him.
that's why I'm unemployed.
Maybe that's why we only have chef suits, but I'm wearing sweatpants and you're wearing Alabama basketball shorts.
Anyway, I think that's all for this week on International Economics Kitchen, isn't it?
So join us next time and maybe we'll have our kitchen back.